You're probably getting your Thanksgiving menu ready. If you're not, don't worry, you still have some time.
You have plenty of time.
But what do you do when you have a vegetarian coming over?
We've got 3 answers for you. Andrew Mankus, he's the blogger behind Mass Foodie. He's here to show us 3 vegetarian side dishes, and we're starting off with kind of a faux chicken, the turkey option.
Faux chicken, faux turkey, faux basically
meat.
whatever you want.
Faux meat.
All right. Yeah, Thanksgiving is it's a family holiday, and well, somebody in your family might be a vegetarian. So we have some fake chicken. This is a mycoprotein, which is
Mycoprotein.
Yeah, it's a plant-based fungus that occurs naturally. It is fermented and processed. I prefer this just because of the pure texture of it.
So it's not like, because that's the thing, the soy products sometimes have that gummy texture to them, you know what I mean? Nobody
Exactly.
likes that. Now, question though, does this have a taste to it? Because I know when you eat, like a lot of those soy products will absorb whatever flavors you cook into them.
This does have a mild taste to it, but just like tofu or a soy-based product, it is going to bring on and take on a lot of those flavors.
Cool.
So it tastes like chicken, right?
It tastes like chicken.
Tastes like chicken.
Wow, I can't wait to try this. Now this is a fungus, but that shouldn't scare me. It's
No,
a good fungus,
no.
like a mushroom's
Like
a
a
good
mushroom is a good fungus.
You need some
Yeah.
fungus
What's this
in your
called?
life.
This is corn. You can find it in your local grocery market.
But not like corn, the vegetable.
Not corn, no,
QU.
corn. QU.
Corn.
Correct.
Now,
what to look
over here
for.
we're sauteing some things. What are we sauteing?
Okay,
here?
we have just some onions. We got a little bit translucent in there. We have your typical kind of Thanksgiving poultry type seasonings.
What do you
Sage.
have?
Yeah, we got some sage,
rosemary,
some parsley,
sage,
rosemary,
thyme, like the Simon and Garfunkel song.
Exactly.
I want to have this in a candle.
That's not a
Isn't
bad
that-
idea.
it smells
Pretty good.
amazing.
I'm sure our
You
friends at Yankee Candle can hook us up with that.
No,
one.
You can
yeah.
hold on to that.
Oh, by the way, we should thank Yankee Candle. They make the set beautiful all the time back here. It's pretty set, isn't it? But
beautiful.
Thank
Just
you.
like your cranberries and
Now
seasonings.
we're sauteing cranberries.
We're
too.
sauteing cranberries. What we're doing is almost going to caramelize the onions using the natural sugars that are in cranberries. And cranberries, super healthy, high in fiber, antioxidants.
And are they bursting?
They burst because there's air pockets in cranberries. So
Is
they're that's how they're harvested. So that when they float up, there's air pockets in. So that when they float up to the water,
They're ready to take?
they're ready to take.
I've never seen them like sauteed in a pan like this though.
Me either. Well, see, that's why I love my job.
Now,
love
these,
your job.
now these corns, do they need to be sauteed into there? Are they pre-cooked? Like, could you eat them as they are right now?
You cannot eat them. You need to do a reheat to about 160
Okay.
degrees. And you can do that. You can saute. You can bake them. You can really do whatever you want with it.
Because they just absorb the other flavors anyways.
So yeah, these cranberries they're going to start softening, and we're going to kind of start creating a sauce.
Be mushing them down a little bit.
I'm going to mush them down just to help speed along the process just a
Wow.
little bit.
Why did I open a can every Thanksgiving? I got to start sauteing some cranberries.
Absolutely, and
You
that's
know-
when you can get them as well.
That's true. It's the time that they harvest them right now, right?
Correct.
And you know what I'm digging too? These colors are bold. These are fantastic
No, they're
colors.
beautiful. They're so pretty. All right, so we're going to keep working on that. Now, how much time will it take to get to the sauce? Consistency.
It won't take that long.
Okay.
Once they start softening up, we're going to actually add the faux chicken in there right now, because these take about anywhere from 7 to 10 minutes, and we're just going to throw them right in there with them.
These
how
are
do you know when they're
frozen right
done?
now, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep,
They
come
start frozen. And how do you know when they're done? Is there a time? Do you taste them?
You can taste them, if you're, not professional at home, and you can to touch, hot
Yeah.
to touch, 160 degrees if you have a thermometer.
And
In
that's
your
what it looks
pocket.
like when it's all done?
That's what it's going to look like when it's all
You
done.
played it up all pretty. Love it. Well, every
wait to try
turkey
that.
needs some gravy, so later in the show, Andrew's going to show us how to make the perfect vegetarian gravy, so don't go anywhere.
Hey.
So we're back with Andrew. He's the blogger behind Mass Foodie. Earlier, we made an alternative to your Thanksgiving dinner with these cutlets that aren't meat, but now we're going to make a no drippings gravy so that everyone can get in on the gravy action.
Correct. Thanksgiving's always all about the sides, and I know me, I put gravy on everything.
Everything.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I put gravy on my gravy. It's so good. So we're doing an easy one because normally you take your turkey and you take all the drippings and you pour it in, you add a roux. But This is
Exactly.
a no dripping, vegetarian friendly gravy.
Exactly. And we're actually going to pretty much do the same thing. Right now I got some butter. If you want to use vegetable shortening to make it vegan, you can do that as well.
Oh, okay.
I got a little onions and a little bit of garlic in there as well.
Would you say butter definitely as opposed to oil though? Yes. All right. So
Because
this
we're
time
going
use butter.
We're gonna make a roux, just like a normal.
Okay. So we've got it going, and it's sautéing with what? Some onions right now?
Some onions and some garlic.
Yes. All right.
All right, so we're gonna turn that down a little bit.
Okay.
And we're gonna add some flour, so to make the roux. So you got flour and a fat, which is typically butter, to make your roux.
And now, what if you wanted to make it a little bit healthier? Could you use that, whole wheat flour, unbleached, all that stuff?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't impact the taste that much, you don't think?
No.
So we just added. Now, how do you know when enough is enough when it comes to pouring in the flour? So I see you do it a little bit at a time.
I do it a little bit of time. It should be pretty much a 1-to-1 ratio. It's just.
Okay. And you know it's done when it's that thickness that you like.
It turns a nice thickness.
Okay.
Exactly. Yep. And then now we're actually going to add vegetable stock.
Okay. Don't mind if I do,
No,
may
yeah,
I?
right in there.
All right. I'll drizzle it slowly. There we are. This is one of those situations like when you pour olive oil into something, you want to drizzle slowly?
Slowly and then continuously stir as well.
And now, do we need to re-add flour? Put some more flour in?
We're going to put a little bit more flour, correct?
Right.
Yep. Then I'm actually going to add a little bit of water as well.
Okay. Do you want me to grab you some?
Yeah. No,
All right.
no, I got some right here.
Oh, look at you.
Look at that.
Well planned. There we go. Now, is water just kind of a fail-safe measure in case you've done too much of one thing?
Kind of, exactly.
Okay.
Yep, that's probably good. So we're already getting it to a nice,
It's like a paste.
nice consistency there.
And it's got that color, too, so people don't think they're missing out on anything.
Exactly. And, you want to make things easy for yourself, easy for your guests as well. If you're hosting someone that's a vegetarian, try making this option. Don't make your drippings traditional gravy. You're doing double the work.
That's true.
And then when you're saying to somebody, oh yeah, that's the vegetarian gravy, they're kind of
Here's the
a little
good
bit
stuff.
awkward. Exactly.
Here's the other
There's your-
stuff for you. Yeah, you don't want to do that. I wonder if you could make this ahead of time, too.
You can make it ahead of time, and then what I like to say is, set it low so it's ready to go whenever
like
you
it.
want.
All right.
So, then we're just gonna
Season with a little salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper,
This is easy enough.
and that is it.
And then just heat and serve.
Eat and serve.
We got some mashed potatoes there. All right, maybe let's keep adding to this plate.
Okay, all right.
You mind?
No.
All right. Let's
do it.
I'm anxious because I'm one of those people, I'm not a vegetarian, but I like to eat vegetarian-friendly foods. I wonder if I'm going to like this. Thank you, by the way, Andrew from Mass Foodie, right?
Correct.
Let's see. It tastes like gravy.
That's it.
That tastes like gravy. Well, we have our turkey. Now we have our gravy. Later in the show, though, we're going to show you a delicious side to complete our vegetarian dish. Welcome back to Mass Appeal, and we are back with Andrew Mankus, the blogger behind Mass Foodie.
And it's time to finish up our vegetarian Thanksgiving options with a side dish. Now, if you don't like Brussels sprouts, you probably will love this recipe.
At least you got to try it.
You know what I mean? Because this is going to be delicious, even if you don't like them.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts always get, they have a bad name,
I
right?
know,
They have-
bad rap.
What's going on with that?
I don't know. No love.
They're very, very healthy, nutritious for you.
And they're dense. I feel like they fill you up. 3 of them fill you up. 'Cause
Absolutely.
They're so thick
But
on
you
the
can
inside.
add a lot to it to make them not the flavor that you hate, right?
Exactly.
If that makes sense.
Exactly. We're gonna now this final dish. We're gonna tie in some things right now as
All right,
well.
let's do it.
Right now we just have some olive oil in a pan. We're gonna throw some garlic in there.
Okay. You're talking my language already.
Yeah. And then we have some parsley and tarragon, so a nice bittersweet, savory
Now, do you
flavor.
get something from sautéing these flavors? Because I think most people, me included, put all the herbs and seasonings at the end of the dish, but you're kind of sautéing it right in the beginning.
Yeah, because what I want to do is I want to take these Brussels sprouts and really grasp onto all that flavor.
Yeah.
So when we're sautéing all these herbs and spices, it's the olive oils are infusing with the flavors.
Aha! Now I get it.
Chef on yesterday actually had a simple green bean, which she blanched the green beans first.
Oh, Kathleen Delaney, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did with these. They're cut, they're blanched, so you're gonna boil them for 4 to 5 minutes in salted water, and then you want to cool them down rapidly in a ice water bath or cold running
And
water.
they still have that nice, beautiful green color.
Yes,
So, Andrew, you're a viewer of Mass Appeal.
I am.
He watches, he tunes in.
that, yeah.
All right. So let's throw those puppies in there.
Yep.
And now, how long do they need to cook for roughly?
They just need to get brought up to temp because we blanched them last night, so they're pretty much ready to go. So all we want to do is just kind of coat, and we're going to heat them up. It's going to take 2 to 3 minutes.
Easy enough. So now let's recap then what we've had
that
earlier,
looks
because
so
the people
good.
are just joining us. We have a 3-course vegetarian dinner. Now let's start here. We have The potatoes, vegetarian, but the top
Gravy?
part, the gravy. Thank you very much. That is a vegetarian gravy. Made easily. Now we use flour, vegetable stock, no drippings. That's the key there. And now the other thing we have is a turkey chicken cutlet. Andrew, what's that again?
This is a corn product. It's a micro-protein. It's fungus, basically. It's
Fungus?
Yeah, it's fungus.
But it tastes better.
But it tastes
You're sure
fantastic.
But it doesn't
Yes.
taste like fungus. That's the
No,
important
it does
part.
not
I wish
taste
it
like.
was called something good. I don't know why the word fungus just is like, oh yum! I can't wait
Fungus
to eat some
is
I know.
fungus.
appealing
I know.
to
I brought to
can't
you
wait
today
to try your fungus.
and Brussels
Thanks so
sprouts.
much for coming.
Yes, no problem.
Fungus
Now
and
where
Brussels
do
sprouts.
now we're making the Brussels sprouts. Where do the nuts come in?
Okay, the nuts are going to go on right at the end. And what doesn't go better than cranberries and walnuts?
Right?
together?
Oh
So,
my gosh.
So that's what
good.
you said when you mean tying in the dish.
I'm tying everything in. I got sage in here to tie in with here. It's just that common theme. You're not trying to get too much of each flavors in, but you're trying to work them well with each other.
I get you.
And what a pretty dish this is going to be, huh? When you put it all together.
And you know what it is too? People are going to be more inclined to eat that because once they eat the cranberries and everything in the chicken, they're going to say, oh, I wish I had some nuts to go with that. Then you're conning them into eating Brussels sprouts.
Exactly.
Well done.
Conning them in. Don't tell them it's corn. Just tell them it's chicken.
I wonder
Well,
if
that
people
won't
know
work
the
if
difference.
they're vegetarian.
We should do a
but-
blind taste test later.
Oh
See
my
if it
gosh.
really does taste
what
like
do you
chicken.
think, Andrew?
I think that's a great idea.
What would
All
you
right.
What would you pick? This product, corn or chicken? If you were to pick one to eat.
I would pick the corn product all day long.
All day long. I gotta try
heard it
it.
here
It's lower in trans fat, lower calories, just overall healthier.
And
a
it's
bad
yummy.
alternative.
So can we put some of the Brussels sprouts on here to
Absolutely.
finish off the dish?
Yeah, vegetarian Thanksgiving. Look at that. You know,
You
it
can
looks,
make everyone happy. on
looks like the real thing. I love it. Hey, by the way, if you want to recreate this Thanksgiving at your home,
Pretty nice.
just visit our website, mymassappeal.com, a little bit later today. And next.